And he'll get this to the 24-yard line, and that's where the opening drive of the game will begin. They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And he'll pick up 2, out to the 27.
The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They face 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Now, Herbert. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
J.K. Scott in
on 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Charlie Jones, deep to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here we go. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And the Chargers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Hampton. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it.
There's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Charlie Jones now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. On the run to the right. Now he takes off. And he'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line.
Gain of 11 on the play.
Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Here we go. Here's Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
He was brought down.
It'll be a pickup of 10. It's a Cincinnati first down.
First down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Denzel Perryman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A give, and here comes Hampton. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
A gain of 2.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a third and 2. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
15 yards.
15-yard pickup there. And the Chargers have the first down.
At the 26-yard line.
Here's Hampton. Oh, yeah. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Another run here with Hampton. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the one, and I wouldn't be surprised.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Alec Ingold. Touchdown, Los Angeles. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
14, Bengals nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Jones now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 36 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Tui Pelotu in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. That'll bring up 2nd and long. A carry here for Brown. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
Give an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
3rd and a long way to go. Now, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. Oh, he landed it at the right spot, just had the wrong spin. He goes into the end zone, touchback. The ball's coming out to the 20-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
2nd and 1.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 1. Out of the pistol, here's Hampton. And he's going to have that 1st down. Tackle made up around the 35.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hampton, and he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Here's Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Point after now from Dicker.
Extra point.
His kick is good. And the Chargers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Bengals nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Higgins sent in motion. They'll run here with Brown. Oh, the ball's out. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
A fumble on the play.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Hampton trying to work inside. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Herbert to throw. He's got a man. It's Harris. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
Yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Hampton to the 5-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags, as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. Third down coming up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Burrow. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky.
Oh, a loose football. The Bengals have got it. And they're going to take over once more. They have forced another first-half turnover. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
He'll find Chase. That's complete. It is 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Now, Burrow. You'll find Brown out of the backfield. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and inches. To throw is Burrow. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Gain of 12. And the Bengal first down.
Back to throw, Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it.
Burrow's pass complete to Jamar
They
Chase.
find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. From the gun, it's Herbert. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Trying to find David Njoku.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
On second down, here's Herbert. To the middle of the field, he's got Johnston. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't think there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Whoa! And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They bring Chase in motion. Burrow now to throw on first down. Again, working deep downfield. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
A gain of 55 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
On 1, right? 11 MT. Here we go.
Now Brown. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
The tackle made at the 12-yard
A gain there of 11. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Bengals.
Here we go. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game It looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Whoa! He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. That's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? You see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Now, Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. That's taken in, and he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it, and they say it's 4th and inches. They do go for it. It's Herbert. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On the give here, and now for a 2nd time, he loses the football. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Dalvin Tomlinson fighting off the blocks to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Let's see what they do on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Mighty. 11, mighty.
Now, Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down. In some rhythm. Good drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll push forward here, down to about the 27. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 1, ready?
2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Crazy. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down, Bengals.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient. And
To the goal line and in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals.
Cincinnati.
McPherson now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Bengals cut the lead to 3. 24-21.
24. Bengals 21. Evan McPherson to kick off for
The
Cincinnati.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Left side, he's got Njoku. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Charger first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Here's Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Hampton brings up third down.
You don't need much. It is third and inches. We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
Hats off to the interior of this defensive line. Look at the penetration they're able to get up front, Mike, to defeat their blocks. And third and an inch, they knew that run was coming, and boy, were they ready.
They only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
A give, and here comes Hampton. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, L.A.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Come to the line now for first down and 10. On the ground, this is Kamani Vidal. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll work now on second and 4. Now a toss, left side for Hampton. Oh, what an effort from the defense. They forced their way in there, get the stop, and a loss of about 2 yards.
A loss of 2.
And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Third and 6. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. He'll try to run with Hampton. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at one possession. That's a great start there on first down.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Third and goal.
Third and goal. From the gun, it's Herbert. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
So the
Chargers.
kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
They'll go down to a knee. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us.